Last weekend, I could not upload any video because I was feeling really low after having heard the news, the tragic news of the suicide of the charming actor of Bollywood, Sushant Singh Rajput. Reports claim that he was battling depression. Depression is something that is least spoken about and is still a stigma in our society. I kept wondering what if he had somebody to talk to? What if depression was just treated like a fever or a flu that could be treated, which actually is the case. Depression is a disease, but we do not speak about it. So I decided to talk about it. And since I talk all things corporate and career, today let's talk about employee mental health at workplace. Hi everyone, this is Pankuri Jain and I have created this channel to help you with your day-to-day struggles at workplace and with your career so that you are ready to walk that corporate talk with me. One in every fifth person of the total population faces some kind of a mental health issue during their lives, and 90% of us feel that we are not able to talk about it because there's a lot of stigma attached to it. We spend most of our time at our workplaces, and workplace is one of the major contributing factors towards our overall health and especially mental health. A healthy and a happy workforce is productive and motivated, eventually leading to profitable business, while on the other hand, poor mental health amongst employees can impact the businesses very negatively in the long run. An employee battling mental health issues would not be able to concentrate, would not be productive, would not be motivated, and would not have any self confidence or self esteem, which would eventually lead to poor decision making and a lot of mistakes. It would also lead to their prolonged absence from work. Depressed employees call in sick more than the employees who have general physical sickness like fever or cold. So, how can we create a healthy, a happy, a safe working environment for everybody? How do we ensure that all our colleagues are motivated, are not dealing with anything that is killing them from inside? Mental health issues need to be tackled very smartly and with a lot of sensitivity. So, let's see what can we do about it. You will have to stay strong. You will have to recognize that you need help. You will have to recognize that you can seek help for something that you are struggling with. You are not alone. Make sure that you reach out to your supervisor or the HR and discuss with them that how can you deal with these problems and still be able to work, still be able to be productive, and still be able to give your 100% to your work. Most of the organizations these days are very receptive towards mental health issues, and they make sure that you discuss these problems only on a need to know basis, and they come up with strategies which can help you perform better despite of the struggles that you are facing in your personal lives. While I'm sure that the HR manager and your supervisor are willing to help you, they would not be able to do so unless you guide. If you're feeling distracted, you're not able to concentrate and tend to forget the deadlines, you can always ask your supervisor to lay down your weekly or daily goals in the form of writing, in the form of emails or text messages, so that you can always have something to refer to once you're done with one task in that particular list. You can also ask them, request them to send you reminders so that you're not forgetting any of the important things and you are on top of your game. Educate them about your panic attack signs so that they can look out for those signs and symptoms when you are having a panic attack, maybe at workplace. For instance, you can tell them, if I start talking way too fast, or if I'm sweating, I'm fidgeting, these are the signs you can look out for and help me calm down in those situations. Some people, especially people with mental health issues who are already low on self-esteem and self-confidence, are not able to take any sort of criticism, even if it is positive, even if it is a positive feedback. They'll not be able to take it positively if at all it is in public or in front of their teammates. So you can request them to give you the feedback in private, and I'm sure they're going to understand. You can also seek your supervisor's help in dividing your tasks if you're not able to multitask. It is very difficult to concentrate on 10 different things if you're not able to manage one thing itself. You can also do some things to help yourself. You can write down your daily goals on a piece of paper, put it in front of your desk, and strike out each task as and when you do it. This would help you have a sense of achievement and would motivate you to jump up to another task. Take short breaks in between work, go out, take a walk, clear your mind, and then come back, start afresh. These things would really help you increase your productivity and help you remain positive throughout the day. Now, what can organizations do to help address the concerns around mental health of the employees? Organizations can have and chalk out a health benefit plan aiming to improve the mental health of their employees. This plan can have various sections to it. The first section can be the HR discussions where people understand what are the concerns, what are the problems, and what are the needs of a particular employee when he comes to us with their problems. As a next step, there should be a provision that the employee facing such issues is granted a leave where he can go back and get refreshed or get treated, take some time off, and come back all charged up. Organizations can also have tie-ups with mental health professionals, the psychologists or psychiatrists, so that their employees can get easy access to their services at a subsidized price. Most of the managers are not well equipped or skilled enough to deal with mental health problems at work. They have no idea how to recognize the early warning signs or the behavioral changes in their subordinates. We can train them by conducting awareness programs, workshops, and seminars by mental health professionals so that your managers are well equipped to tackle with mental health problems of their subordinates. Another step that can be taken by an organization is to introduce a peer support program. A peer support program is when a peer is accredited for being supportive to a person who is facing mental health issues. Sometimes it might be very difficult for a person to open up to their supervisor about a certain mental health issue. They might have fears of being judged, of being taken as an unreliable person, or somebody not stable enough to get a promotion or take up new responsibilities. In such cases, a peer might come to the rescue. These peers would already be friendly with them, and hence there would be a sense of comfort in talking to a peer than a supervisor. Although it should be ensured that all the conversations are confidential and are documented with the HR's consent. Having depression or anxiety does not mean that there is something wrong with you. It is a disease just like any other disease. If you get fever or flu, you get treated for that fever or flu. If you have depression or anxiety, you go to a doctor, you go to a psychiatrist, you get treated for that depression and anxiety. There's nothing wrong with you. You are totally good, you're totally normal, and it is very common to have mental health issues. Amongst the questions like, is that presentation ready, or is that report done yet, or have you sent that email yet? The questions, the real questions like, hey buddy, how was your day? How are you feeling today? Are really missing. The next time someone comes up to you sharing something that they're disturbed about or are feeling sad about, instead of telling them that they're overthinking or come on, you just need a couple of beers and you'll get over it, listen to them with intent, listen to them with kindness, listen to them and try to help them sail through that pain. It is really important to be kind in today's world. It is really important that we are there for each other. Let's make this world a better place to live in. To anyone who's watching this video and is feeling like giving up, do not give up. It's not the end of the world. You are not alone. We have all faced these things at a certain point in time in our lives, and we will live through it. You are not alone in this. We are all in this together. We are all there to support you. I will see you in the next one. Till then, take care of yourselves. Stay motivated. Stay positive.